Is this dark? Like, am I giving demonic? Is it not giving? I don't think it's giving. What if y'all were right here? What do y'all think? Do I look like a boy? Y'all, please forgive me, okay? Because I'm a sinner. Hi, my name is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? How you doing? If you're a returning viewer, hey guys! Woo! I haven't talked to y'all. It's been 3 weeks. Do y'all want to know? The whole time I've been here, I haven't heard that. The minute I start to record, I'm giving y'all a long awaited life update. If you're new here, which there's a lot of y'all that are new, I want to say hi, welcome to the motherfucking family, and I really hope you enjoy my content. So let's get into it. If you're new here, this is how usually my life updates go. I usually film them in my car, but I am currently on a detachment. But I leave by the time y'all see this, I'll be gone. So I'm gonna say where I'm at. So drum roll. I am in Mountain Home, Idaho, all the way in West Bubble Freak. I'm trying to limit the cursing just a little bit. I didn't say stop cursing, I said limit, okay? I want to talk about my life. I want to talk about the different things that changed in my life from my last update. If you want to see my last update, it will be linked in the description box, and we're going to get straight to it. So I wrote down some of the topics that I wanted to talk about in my handy dandy journal that I write. I don't write in it every day, but child, when I do write in it, I be going ham. Let me just show y'all the page. I'll be going ham. But this is the page where I wrote down all my ideas. These are my YouTube ideas for the month of April. And then this is the topics I want to talk about. So number one is an introduction. So if you are new here, I am Cheyenne. I am a United States Marine, and I'm 19 years old. I turned 20 this year, July 14th. Cancer baby. So yeah, that's my little introduction. The second thing I want to talk about is my spirituality. When I was writing down these ideas, the reason why that one is heavy on my mind is because the dreams I have been having, or the feelings, the emotions I've been having, have been very heavy on my heart, and I don't understand them. Like, it started a couple nights ago. I would fall asleep, but I would have the constant feeling of somebody was in the room with me, like some presence, some type of energy, and it scared me. So this is the scale of my journey, my spirituality journey. This being like expert, like going into like the spirit realm, like that type shit. Oh, sorry. And this is like beginner. I feel like if this is the scale, I'm literally like right here, babes, like beginner, okay? So I felt like there was a presence in my room, a presence that wasn't welcomed, because I have my spirit guide. Her name's Luna. I know when she's around, I can feel her. She has a very welcoming presence. It's just, and she doesn't fear, like I don't fear her whenever she's around. But this presence, like, it kept my subconscious mind uneased, because I would fall asleep and then my brain would want to wake me up, and like it was kind of like my brain was telling me somebody else is in the room. But y'all, there was nobody in the room. My roommate wasn't even in the room. First, I was sleeping, like, I don't sleep in the dark. I'm terrified of the dark. I know I'm 19 years old, about to be 20, and I'm terrified of the dark. Don't bring it up with me, bring it up with your mama. I sleep with the bathroom light on. But I would look in the corners of my room, and I would, in the shadows, like, you know, when you can't really see that side of the room, I would look, and I was just like, I don't know how to describe it other than feeling a presence, an energy in the room. And that shadow took the presence. I'm not saying like there was a shadow person in my room, but I'm just saying my brain was telling me there was somebody in the shadow. So I ended up turning on all the lights, because baby, I don't play that, okay? So once that happened, this was the first night that it happened. So calling on Luna, and that wasn't in my brain because I was terrified, right? So I didn't sleep. I literally ended up pulling an all-nighter. That's how uneasy I was. I didn't feel safe. The next day, it was exactly the same. But I told myself that I'm going to meditate before I go to bed, and I'm going to ask for protection, because like I said earlier, I don't feel like I'm that far in my spirituality journey, my spiritual journey, to protect myself. Like, I need Luna to protect me when I'm asleep in my subconscious mind, you know, because you can have things like sleep paralysis and stuff like that. And I was scared like that was going to happen once I fell asleep, because if I'm feeling this and I'm conscious, you know, like what will happen when I'm subconscious, you know? So I meditated and I got that right. But then the dreams started coming. I would have really disturbing dreams, like somebody trying to kidnap me. That's the last one I can remember. What was the other one? The last dream, long story short, this man who I thought was a police officer, but was just really not a police officer, ended up beating on me. To sum it up, it was because I left somebody. So obviously I've had relationships in the past. We're not gonna go through that. But I ended up like breaking up with them or whatever. And the person vividly said, like, this is for you doing this to her and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whoa. And then the girl's sister was also in my dream. So, you know, it hit really close to home because I was like, bro, is somebody playing with my voodoo doll? Like, is somebody wishing bad juju on me? Like, what's going on? So, as soon as I get home, I'm going to go get a reading. I'm going to go reset my auras, like, make sure everything's straight because I feel like there's a lot of different energies coming for me and I don't have the knowledge to defend myself or to protect myself or to prepare for more energies that are not necessarily friendly. So, with that being said, babes, like, whoo. So that was a lot to take in. I mean, now I'm to the point where, you know, I can go to sleep now. If you've been following on my little journey of my YouTube channel or whatever, you will know I bought a car back in October. It was my first car, first ever big girl loan, first ever big girl purchase. Although in that moment, I was hyped, I was excited. I was also, I want to say I didn't have the education or the knowledge of cars, such as like APR rates, the mileage, all that stuff. I didn't know about that. So my car, I'm not going to say the percentage, but baby, just know that thing is up here. It's high. It's too high for a 19-year-old to be had. When I first bought the car, I didn't know about APR rates and I didn't know about stuff like that. I just knew this is what I can afford at that moment. And, you know, I can still afford my car. You know, I can make the payments, you know, but I have to sacrifice a lot of things that I shouldn't have to sacrifice as a 19-year-old, you know. I call my car my child only because how much I pay a month is like child support. Like, literally is so much. And it's like, I can handle it, but it takes up 70% of my check. And if I didn't have other incomes, then my car would eat my check every month. And Valentina, I love Valentina, don't get me wrong, but Valentina ain't worth eating up my check. Like, what? Absolutely not. With that being said, I've had this car for 6 months now, so I'm going to refinance it. And if the APR rate does not go down, baby, Valentina got to go. Although me and Valentina had some nice ass moments, Valentina got to go because I can't. And these gas, baby, these gas prices ain't no joke because it used to take $25 to fill Valentina up. But now it takes me $45 to fill her up. I mean, if you know me, you know I don't ever fill up my car. If my car is on full, it's because somebody else did it. Sunday, it lasts me throughout the week. Whatever she on Saturday, that don't got nothing to do with me. Because Sunday, she gonna get filled back up. And it's a cycle, right? So that's $25 a week. And sometimes the $25 lasts me more. But usually it doesn't because I DoorDash a lot, you know? So $25 usually lasts me throughout the week. But now, babes, $45 a week? Absolutely not. If the APR rate isn't lower by like a lot, like it needs to be in the single digits for me, I'm gonna just sell the car and then I'm gonna just, I don't know if I would buy one off the lot. And I bought my car off the lot, and I think being uneducated and not having the knowledge of the car was my first mistake. But my second mistake was buying it off the lot. I know not a lot of y'all are worried about my relationships. A lot of y'all actually don't even give a two freaks of what I do. Y'all just be like, oh, she posted a new video, let's get into it. But some of y'all, you know, I know there's a particular people who are like in my personal life who look at my videos as like, oh, she just posted this person, so that must mean blah, blah, blah. When that's not what it be meaning. And it makes me not even want to put people on my YouTube because the minute I put somebody on this channel, you know, y'all be trying, not y'all as in a general, but some people be trying to put 2 to 2 together and get 16. I don't know how you get 2 and 2 and get 16, but it don't be 16, babes. It don't be 16. It don't even be 2 and 2. You're using the wrong numbers to begin with. But with that being said, I've already explained this in my last life update. my relationship will not be coming on this channel unless I'm married. So y'all definitely got some years before y'all see anybody that I claim as my girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever label they want. Yeah, y'all won't be seeing that videos. Just because Vibrant Peace, Jasmine, a lot of y'all come from her channel. She explained that thing to the T. And when she explained it, matter of fact, I'm gonna get the clip and we gonna roll it. Roll it.
Some things has to be kept private. Like, some things have to be kept private. I watch a lot of influencers that don't even show their boyfriend or significant other at all.
Preach.
And I see why. Because I feel like when you open up a door or you open up something for
exactly
more people
you know?
to judge you, then it becomes a lot. Like, I already deal with a lot with people saying things now that really only has to do with me.
Y'all heard what she had to say. And I agree with that on 100%. I already put 90% of my life on this channel, and that's fine. I signed the contract saying that that's what I was going to do, and I'm perfectly okay with doing it. But I also get to pick and choose what I allow y'all to see, you know? I give y'all almost every aspect of my life. Like, being here, I didn't say where I was just for my safety, you know? I didn't want to, like, anybody to know exactly where I was, and they might pull up on your girl. And I might have to use, where my knives at? Look at it. Boom. Here's one. Y'all see what it say? Y'all see what it say? And then here's another one. This one has my name on it. Cheyenne and then Downs. Y'all will see people, but I don't want y'all to jump to conclusions and thinking that this person's my girlfriend, this person's my boyfriend. When the time is right, I'll let y'all know. And I already told y'all when we get married, whoever that person is. A lot of new people here. There's a lot of new people who don't know me. There's a lot of new people that I don't know, you know? So this is me. This video is opening up the floor to any questions I'll have, because I want to film a Q&A video. I filmed one when I first started my channel, but I was like at less than 100. Now I'm at 400 and something, about to be to 500 very, very soon. So drop any questions y'all have, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about me. It can be about anything. It could be about the Marine Corps. It can be about how I view certain things. You know, I'm willing to have that conversation. I'm willing to have, you know, just a conversation in general. So you can comment down below any questions you have, and then I will answer them in my Q&A video. And also go on my different social medias and drop questions. You can go on my Snapchat, my Instagram. Those are the main two I be on. Being in Idaho, I gained a lot of weight. Okay. It's a lot, but it's not a lot. I'm not gonna say the actual number, but to me, I gained a lot of weight when I'm on a weight loss journey. But the reason why I gained a lot of weight is because we don't get chow hall here, so everything we eat, it has to be ordered, which is very hard when it comes to losing weight. When I get back home, I will be going on a weight loss journey, and I will be bringing y'all along with me, because I know I'm not the only one who's trying to get ready for summer. I know I'm not the only one who's trying to be summertime fine, because that's me. Because I'm getting all these tattoos and I want to show them off, but I don't want to show off the little stomach rolls. And if you got stomach roll, baby, that's fine. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I just don't want them on me. And I feel like that's also fine. So I will be going on a weight loss journey. One of y'all, I want to say it was Larry Bell, because I want to give y'all shout outs when y'all comment on my stuff, so y'all know that I see it. So Larry Bell, I asked if y'all wanted a detailed workout routine, and he commented and said that he would love to see that. And although he's the only person who commented, I'm still gonna do that. I'm still gonna make the video. But pause, y'all. So I was supposed to go home for Easter, right? Because I was under the impression that Easter is a holiday, and you know, we get holidays off. My staff sergeant told me today that we don't get Easter off. So I'm mad because me and Vibrant Peach were supposed to link up. We were supposed to get matching tattoos. I was supposed to go see my little brother. Like, there's a lot of shit that I was supposed to do. So now I have to tell my dad and my little brother and Jasmine that I can't come home. Like, how is Easter not a freaking... How is Easter not like a holiday, a federal holiday, but President's Day is, but Columbus Day is, but the dollar bills say, what does it say? By God we serve or something? Shit, I don't know. Is that what a dollar bill say? I'm upset. I'm very upset. I'm losing motivation to film this video. So I'm gonna finish the rest on Saturday. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to finish filming this video because every single time I try to film it, there's an issue. Okay, I had to film for TikTok real quick because I'm trying to like transition my videos onto TikTok and Instagram so it reaches more people and not just the same people over and over again. Again, if you're crooked or the angle's weird, wait. So we're gonna continue with this life update. I think we were on goals and ambitions, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm gonna attempt to put my hair back into a ponytail. For my goals and ambitions, and if I'm kind of like whispering, my roommate's sleep. One of my big ones, I don't know what I've already spoken on, but one of my big ones is buying myself a MacBook in the month of May, because that's when my tax return should be coming back. It should have already came back, but when I get back home, I'm gonna call them and be like, yo, where's my tax return at? Because it's been longer than 4 to 6 weeks like y'all told me. And then we're gonna go from there because I really need a MacBook because I want to up my editing. Like I just want to get better at everything. And then in the month of July, for my birthday present to myself, I'm gonna buy myself a camera. The type of camera I want is a Sony SVI. I think that's the name of it. We're doing what we gotta do. We're saving because y'all. So what I like to do is I'll online shop, but I'll just put it in my cart. Like I won't buy it. So it's been a lot of that. There's like 50 things in my Shein cart. What else? A new car. So if I get my car refinanced and it's not where I want it to be, I'm definitely getting a new car. I'm gonna sell that car. I'm already in the motions of selling it just in case it's not where I need it to be. But I'm waiting until I get back home to do all that. But what I'm filming on TikTok is basically, should I leave this out or is it ugly? Babes, put it back. You always want to leave 2 pieces out. But would that be ugly though? I don't think it would be ugly. Oh yeah, we're definitely keeping those out. What I'm filming on TikTok is basically this video, but in TikTok time. So, you know, if you're on TikTok, you know, you can only film like 3-minute videos or however long the audio is. So that's what I'm doing. Because as I'm talking to y'all about this life update, I'm getting ready to film another video. So your girl is on it, okay? If you don't follow my spam account, please follow my spam account because it's very much updated and posted up there about everything I'm doing. Moving on to the next topic, happiness and my mental health. So I would say my happiness and my mental health is at an all-time high right now, knock on wood. I've been extremely happy. Of course I have like those days where I'm like, dang, I feel ugly or I feel fat, but doesn't everybody? I definitely cut off like a lot of people. I literally only talk to 3 people, and you know, some days it would get to me and I'd be like, dang, I wish I had friends, but then I remember people are fake and I'd be like, absolutely not, because I'd rather be lonely and not have friends than to be surrounded by people who don't have my best interest in mind. The only thing that really like set me back is because I'm homesick, y'all. Like I miss my dad, I miss my family so freaking bad, and I was really looking forward to going home for Easter, but then they told us that we don't get Easter off, so that had me in my feelings for a while, but now I'm fine. And then the next topic was family, and I just touched up on that. Y'all, let me show y'all. These are my YouTube videos for April. I do this for every month so I know what content I want to get out, but most of this stuff is when I went back home. Like I had the pranks, I had the different vlogs. Me and Jasmine were gonna go zip lining, and I'm very much upset. But they're giving us a 72, and it depends on if they give us a 72 right when we get back Tuesday. That means I'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. That's 5 days. I'm going back home. And my dad works, so if my dad isn't gonna be there, and I'm gonna skirt to Jasmine's house because Jasmine lives 3 hours away from me. My dad lives 4 hours away from me. Well, 3 hours if I'm speeding, but I learned my lesson. But depending on how many days they give us off, it's either I'm gonna go see my dad or I'm gonna go see Jasmine, and both of those will be right okay with me. Now, if I can't see either of them, then I might just go see my granny. I just need to see somebody in my family or I'm gonna go insane. I have so many YouTube videos that I want, to come out with. I'm doing a P.O. box unboxing, so if y'all ever wanted to send me something, babes, the P.O. box is always down below. But this is the first time I've had like a lot of packages. I ordered them for myself, but that don't matter. So what I'm going to be doing is a P.O. box unboxing, and then I'm going to be doing a try-on haul. The P.O. box unboxing will probably come before the try-on haul. How it's going to go is I ordered a lot of stuff from Shein, and I'm going to show y'all in the video, but I'm going to try it on in the next video. So just so y'all know that before. And then I'm going to have my friend rate the Shein outfits. Y'all, the content is coming. Let me tell y'all, the content is definitely coming. That's all that I have to talk about. I have to film 3 videos today, and I just needed to wrap this one up. If you come this far in the video, make sure you like the content, comment down below if you want some more, and subscribe to the girl if you're feeling my vibes, because I'm feeling yours too. And I'll see y'all in the next motherfucking video. Peace.